Here at Rogers, Kobe plays a lot of different roles within the treatment process. If we want him to be something that produces anxiety, he might come in as more of like an exposure for a patient. He might be a motivation tool, he might be a support, he might be something that just fosters learning in different ways, learning by doing.
It wasn't just pet therapy, you know, where you just sit there and you pet the dog and then they leave and then you go, oh, I feel less depressed. You know, it's more interactive. A lot more activities that you're doing.
I like sessions because they're all different. For choosing what he's going to do, kind of think of like what is the patient working on and what activity do I have that can promote certain thoughts, feelings in line with that.
The therapy sessions that really impacted me with Mariah and Kobe were, I would say the first one was when I had to train him.
Spin. Kobe, can you spin?
Like I didn't really get much help from Mariah, which is hard for me. I tend to rely on other people for reassurance.
Spin.
So having to rely on myself
Spin.
was a hard moment for me, but it really helped with my confidence.
Good boy. I'm so proud of you.
The spin activity certainly helped a lot with the self-confidence because I was able to see that I could withstand failure and continue to make progress, and that failure is actually a part of reaching your goals. That's the interactive value of Kobe's sessions, at least for me. It was being able to have insight into the process of how just life in general works, how anything works. Another activity that Mariah and I did together was it was a stick puzzle, and it was the culmination of everything that I had learned from my sessions with him. And so his role was to take a step back and to let me use all my skills in order to solve these puzzles. And I just remember this loop in my brain over and over and over again of like, you're doing it wrong, you're not gonna get it right, you're such an idiot, you're such an idiot. And I got so fed up with it, I eventually just detached. I thought, I'm done. And then I just started playing around with it in my brain. And I thought, okay, what about this and this? And then I thought, that's the answer. And that's when I learned that I'm capable. I just have to not be afraid of failing. And that was the key in the activity.
The more you are able to just try different things, that's when those ideas like pop into your head and you're able to figure out those puzzles. Once I was able to let go and calm myself down anxiety-wise, realize that it's okay for not everything to work out. Why am I treating myself so differently than I would treat another person or an animal? I am not going to get anywhere if I am so hard on myself and have too high of expectations for myself.
When you're depressed or when you're struggling with difficult OCD themes, it can be hard to not beat yourself down. But you would never yell at him. You would never say, oh, you're failing, what an idiot. I mean, you wouldn't tell a dog that. You'd say, oh, but you still got closer, good job.
Kobe really helped me calm myself down. Animals, I feel like have that way about them.
If someone has the option to use Canine Assisted Interventions, I would say absolutely do it. I think it provides a new element to treatment, and it opens up a new set of perspectives.
Kobe can be that breakthrough piece in somebody's treatment if they're not sharing certain things or taking certain steps. Then he comes in and he brings something to the table that we weren't able to do without him.